Palomar Mountain of San Diego County. The curvy sexiness where even the corners have ominous names. This is where I saw a friend of mine crash. I thought I saw the man die. I'd like to take you through that experience because it was caught on camera. This is a very, very popular place for bikers and car enthusiasts to come ride because of the amazing curves we got going on here. But there's one in particular called Collarbone Corner that's just brutal. Let me show you what it was all about and what we learned from that particular crash. Let's do it. Zdravo y dobrodošli, bon dia, bem-vindos, servus, willkommen, buenos dias, bienvenidos, greetings riders, and welcome to Palomar Mountain. Beautiful space in the San Diego County area where a lot of riders come to test themselves a little bit, maybe a little too much sometimes. I was here not that long ago with a client of mine, client turned good friend right now. We were actually on a day tour. He was going to buy my KTM 690, and I told him I have a BMW Cross Challenge, which is a little tamer, especially for people who haven't been on dirt so much, and he should try both in a day. Take a private tour, I'll show him the space, and he can decide at the end of the day what he wants to buy. Sure enough, he ended up enjoying the BMW more, but when we were at this particular corner, this is up high, we're about, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 feet in the air off Palomar Mountain. There's one particular corner that's called the Collarbone Corner that just took him out. And mistake was partly mine. We kind of talked about this at the end. We were connected on Bluetooth. I was, of course, lead, and I told him, you know, there's a dangerous corner coming up. I'm looking in the back of my mirror, and he's going underneath, and I thought I just saw a life being lost right there. Your foot's okay?
Yeah, feels good.
See the workout? This is what I was telling you about. Next time, crash in the shade, man.
Exactly.
Shit.
Next time, don't crash.
It's part of the game, brother. I've done this in Spain. I've done it in France.
You done it?
I've done it everywhere.
Actually, this is my first one. Never crashed in the road.
Well, we gotta celebrate because you are
in one piece.
cherry. Yeah, cherries pop when you're at home.
Because this is a big accident, man. Let me catch my breath.
You too. Take a breath.
Let me take you a little bit through this corner to see what it's all about. So as you can see, the camber of the road is correct when you're coming from up top. What happens though is when the rains come down, they wash all the dirt in the corners here, and then you can pick that up with your tires. If you take it a little too quick, it gets a little brutal. So let me show you what this corner is kind of like. Collarbone Corner. It even has a name, and it's pretty interesting because amount of plastic that you see left here on the side of the road is incredible. So basically we were coming down the road and Sergey took it too fast. I mean, speed, right? Speed and that second of distraction from me talking into the Bluetooth, and he just flew right in. I was already at the bottom of the hill when I saw him pick up the dust, and he basically just wedged himself right here. And here or here, I don't know. There's so many crashes here, you can't even tell where I think we were right here, basically. He took out 3 of these posts. One was in the bushes, one was turned around, and another one was laying right there. His whole body was still on the motorcycle. The motorcycle was stuck, basically head first, somewhere around the middle. His boot was cut by the guardrail, and I used my tire irons. I have fairly beefy tire irons, and I could not get this thing to budge.
Easy.
1, 2.
We had to cut the boot. He thought, you know, the legs were broken. Of course, he's stuck on the motorcycle the whole time, and I'm panicking that there's no fire, God forbid. That would be a terrible thing to have to witness and to experience. I mean, that was the accident that had made me think of carrying again. I used to do this and I stopped, but carrying a fire extinguisher, because if that bike caught fire, God forbid, I mean, that would be such a tragic thing to have to experience. So, because he was immobile, he was under the bike, It took over 5 minutes, between 5 and 10 minutes, and another guy that stopped to help us to get him at least freed from the bike. We could not pull the bike out.
Let's see what we can do. You took it fast, man, because I looked in my rearview mirror how you're going to take that curve, because you tend to go a little. You took it fast. Oh, careful. Let's slow it down a little bit. Because this is actually a busy street. So I'm just very happy that you're not hurt, because this is a very serious crash. So last time I'm going to ask, do we need to go now to an ambulance or anything? Are you okay? Can we work on this?
Yeah.
Okay. Take a breath, and then we'll work on it. I don't think we can get it out just because how difficult it was to get your foot out.
But it got space now without my foot. And at the same time, if you check the foot bed,
Look at this, brother. This is pretty impressive. Let me put my gloves on because it's super hot.
because it was there, right? And that piece kind of went because of the wheel, right?
Yeah, yeah. You took that out, and that stopped you from,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, hitting that thing.
Your foot doesn't feel broken?
No.
I gotta say, that's pretty incredible, man. Pretty lucky. You're walking on it, so even though you don't have the right footwear.
Yeah, it's safe. Look. It killed the boot.
Yeah. Put in your, yeah, that's what I mean. Boots are super important, as important as the helmet, because that's a very intricate collection of bones.
You're talking, or maybe just distracted.
Okay.
Because I was going after you nicely.
Uh-huh.
And then
You were-
I think
yeah,
when
you
you
were-
started to talk, I
Yeah.
somehow lost the track of
Okay.
the road. Got distracted, essentially. And,
All right. Let's see what we can do. Kind of interesting that nobody's stopping, huh?
let's see.
That's 10 cars, man. 10 cars.
Passing by, yeah.
Can you believe that? Is it cultural? What is it? What explains it, you know?
Or maybe they see us walking. So.
Well, what?
We had to push the motorcycle this way and then ride it out that way.
Yeah, but still
Too wide, yeah. The radiator's too wide. Oh, man. Sergey,
Yeah.
what if we push it on that side?
Which way? Oh, this way?
Yeah. Because it's not coming.
Yeah, it's narrow. And maybe that's what we can try doing.
Yeah, and then you're just gonna have to walk it all the way down.
Oh, now I can grab.
There you go. Make it hard on ourselves. Wait. Toolbox. Okay. Yeah! I knew that Latin American Studies Masters was good for something.
The most amazing part of this story is, aside from the brutality of the hit, he was not seriously injured. He didn't break anything. The motorcycle took it like a champ. I think the wheel hit one of these guardrails, which really stopped, well, these wooden posts that are actually kind of dry rotted, and you could tell how old they are. And that stopped the majority of the force of the fall. But it, of course, bent the handlebars. So I took the bike, I bent it back, took it up and down the hill a little bit, and I asked him, Sergey, how you feel? Do we need to call an ambulance? And he confirmed, no, I'm okay. And he wanted to finish the day, which is kind of incredible. So we actually ended up finishing the day. His wife tells me when he got home, though, and he took a shower, and all the pain set in, all the adrenaline washed away. He started to hyperventilate. She was freaking out a little bit, thinking of calling emergency services at that point. But we had a great day, and Sergey actually said something amazing. He said whatever happened on this tour, he's thoroughly enjoyed his life. He loves motorcycling, and if it ended up taking his life, it's something that he could understand, and it still justifies him riding to this day. I feel the same way. Motorcycling is inherently dangerous. We know that. The best we can do is protect ourselves, ride within our limits, take as much training as we can, and avoid all the distractions that especially modern bikes now have, you know, with all the electronics and the ability to be on your phone, to be on Bluetooth, on the radio, etc. Avoid all that. Just enjoy the serenity of the motorcycle itself and the rare benefit you have to be alone with your thoughts and in your helmet. So that's one thing I learned. Don't distract people on the Bluetooth, especially not in corners. Since then, we became great friends. I'm really grateful for that friendship, and we're doing tours all the time and exchanging bikes and getting to know each other and families, etc. So it's one of those experiences that overall was positive, very positive. He still rides the bike to this day. It's the BMW Cross Challenge. I think the best in the 650 GS line of adventure bikes because it's 350 pounds and very capable, about a foot of suspension travel and clearance. So
that's another thing. I always carry extra pedals, not like the brake pedal because you can do without that. Cables, you can take a second cable and run it and zip tie it because those break. Like that could have broken, you know, and then you can't do anything. It's always good to have those pieces so at least you're not stuck, you know. Oh shit.
Are you serious?
You want it or no? Up to
Maybe
you.
just one part?
It can't because of this guy. Oh wait. Shit. Man, you even loosen it up. Okay. One for you, one for me. How's the ride? Okay. Yeah, as long as the brakes are there. Okay. Wow, I'm impressed.
now I just want to stress that Sergey is not a novice rider. He is definitely very experienced and has plenty of large capacity motorcycles in his garage. At the time of the crash, he was the owner of a Honda Goldwing GL1800, a Honda VFR 1200F, both bikes we share, as well as a Yamaha Stratoliner 1900cc V-twin engine on a cruiser. So very, very big bikes. The moral of the story is this kind of thing can happen to any of us. It just takes a moment of distraction, a moment of miscalculation. But to give you an idea what kind of man Sergey is, not only did he finish the rest of the day, but he actually went to hockey afterwards. Pretty amazing. And this is exactly why I invited him to my tour of Eastern Sierras happening in October. Stay tuned for that. And if you're interested, there's more information on the website as well as a little teaser trailer in the playlist here. Amazing place to ride. There it is. I hope that was helpful. Just another reminder, you know, tomorrow is not a promised day. I came from a hospital just yesterday visiting another friend who got, T-boned, the 16-year-old who ran a stop sign. Probably ended his riding career, broke his femur in multiple places. His neck is in a cast, etc. So don't take anything for granted. Stay tuned. I'm going to be purchasing a vest. I'm trying to decide which brand, but one of those airbag vests because I feel like, if the technology exists, we should use it. So, and with that, of course, come, discounts for my subscribers, etc. So stay tuned for that video. Stay safe, and till next time, Nick, I'm out.